Hello everyone, I'm PK. I'm the founder of TradesViz, an online interactive trading journal that can help you find your trading edge. In this presentation, we're going to talk about the A to Z of trade journaling, how it can help you, why you should do it, and how TradesViz can help you improve your trading performance. We'll be splitting this into 5 sections. The first two multiple sections will be focused on why we should use a trading journal, how a trading journal can help you, what are the uses of, what are the benefits you can get from a trading journal, and what are the issues with existing trading journals and existing solutions for trade journaling. And later on, we'll be transitioning into how TradesViz can solve all of these problems and how TradesViz is designed such that it can help you improve your trading performance using our intuitive UI and advanced charting system. So let's get into it. First, why do we use a trading journal? Right? A trading journal is a place where you put in your trades, where you put in your ideas, your thoughts, your comments, etc., etc. Right? So the number one reason as to why one would use a trading journal is to just offload the information from their mind onto a platform where they can look it up anytime. Right? This can include your charts, your ideas, and so on. And the number two main reason is to keep track of your performance and of your trades. Imagine you have multiple positions, stocks, options, futures, etc. It's difficult to keep track of all of them if you are, for example, trading in multiple brokerages or if you're trading in multiple platforms. So this is the reason why you want to use a trading journal, to unify your information, right? And of course, the most important part is to analyze your trades. Now, analysis part comes after the trade logging part. So if you log your trades perfectly, if you log your trades correctly, consistently, you should be able to analyze your trades in order to find your strengths, weaknesses, find out your best setup strategies, and focus on how you can improve your strategies. So what are the benefits? So we saw that journals can be used for certain purposes. How can these specific purposes help you in trading? The first one is it creates accountability. Any sort of task you do, it needs you to focus on. You need to focus on it, and you need to make sure that you are putting your 100% in it. And trading is a task that's incredibly difficult to achieve and to master. So trade journaling, number one, creates accountability. It tells you that you have done these mistakes. It tells you that you have done these good trades. It tells you that you have done these bad trades. So by that, you know that you have done all of these things in the past, and you have a responsibility to make sure that this doesn't happen again. That's why you have a trade journal, and that can help you prevent mistakes. And the second one is a trade journal, if you maintain it for a long period of time, can pretty much become your own, the book of knowledge for you, right? So it consolidates all of your knowledge, all of your experience, all of your trades and everything. A trade journal has just doesn't only have executions of your trades, but it also has the context information, the comments that you have, the tags, the strategies you used, the market conditions that were at that moment when you traded, the chart setups and all of those things. And a trading journal can also act as a positive reinforcement. It can show you your progress, how far you've come, how far you've progressed in your trading journey, how much money you've made, and etc. And of course, the main final reason is that it can be used to measure your improvement, right? If you're following a guide, if you're following a book, if you're following a mentor, if you're following a particular strategy, a journal is the only objective way to measure how much you've done. And it's not just looking at the P&L curve. There's a lot more to that lot more to trading analysis and trading performance analysis than just looking at your P&L curve, which we'll be looking at later when we explore the features of TradesViz. So what are the problems with current journaling solutions? We've talked with thousands of traders since our launch of TradesViz, and we've come across a lot of solutions that people have used and people have moved on to TradesViz, and we're going to talk about some of the existing problems that a lot of users face with respect to journaling and logging their trades. So number one is probably you are already using this. It's Excel sheets, right? If you are an expert Excel user, Excel is great for trade journaling. You can continue using it. You can make charts, you can create formulas, you can pivot tables, and all of those things is possible with Excel, but it has a significant learning curve, and not a lot of users can sit and learn Excel and then learn to journal the trades. It's not a viable solution for most traders. And number two, a lot of people think that brokerage reports, the CSV reports you get from your brokerage is enough. But the thing is, from what we have seen so far, they are not very transparent, nor are they very easily interpretable. So, for example, if you want to look at a particular trade, you might have to search that PDF. That PDF might not be formatted properly. You might not be able to look into the commissions that you had to pay for that. You might not be able to look into the fees that you have to pay for that. You might not be able to look into the executions that you did as part of that trade, and so on. There's no transparency. There's no proper, consistent way that every single broker exports their results and reports. And of course, the solution that most people move towards is an online trade journaling platform, right? So you have a lot of online platforms, software as a service websites wherein you upload your files, or wherein you import the trade that you made. But the experience that we have personally seen many users comment on is that most of these softwares are very clunky. They are too slow to use, and they are not efficient. They are mostly incomplete solutions for most users. Some may have a good way to import data, but that won't have a good charting solution. Some may have a good charting solution, but won't have support for brokers. And most of the times, they're just focused on throwing numbers at the screen, right? So a user might not know how to use these reports at all. So in a way, it's being detrimental to users that they think they have to learn so many statistics. They think they have to learn so many numbers, and they think they have to learn so many different formulas and stuff to understand the statistics. But in reality, they don't need to do any of that. So it's making journaling hard for them. So this is the solution. This is the problem that we've seen with existing online trade journaling solutions. Now, TradesViz is a lot different to this. We'll explore all of that in later sections. So are there any more problems? So what we have seen is TradesViz has over 10,000 active users. The active traders that we have at the moment have moved on from outdated journaling tools and are happy with using TradesViz. And there are still, unfortunately, a lot of active traders who are still using outdated tools. The main reason and the main solution, the main reason is that they are not aware that tools such as TradesViz exists online. So this is the main problem that people have. They're like, okay, I have the solution, it kind of works, so I'm going to continue using it. That's no problem, but there are better solutions to it, right? And another huge problem that these online services are contributing to is that they're just another expense for traders, right? None of these services are free. Obviously, it takes a lot of time and effort to maintain these services, and each service might put a small dent into a trader whose trading account is small, and there is no unified way of approaching the problems that traders face, right? So a trader might have a subscription for charting, a subscription for journaling, a subscription for fundamental data, a subscription for options data. So that alone comes to around $100, $200 per month, and you're already down $200 on a month without even trading. So we don't want to go down that route, right? So another problem that we've seen is there are a lot of courses, books, mentors, training educators that come up almost every single day to teach trading, right? But are there any resources that can help traders who have already been trading improve upon what they've already done? Are there any tools that can look at what they've done and say, hey, this is where you've gone wrong and this is what you should improve, right? So these solutions are, I think, the ones that we should be focusing on, and that's what TradesViz does pretty much. And the questions that most traders have are, okay, there are so many statistics. There's R value, there's criterion, there's profit factor, etc., etc. And what are they supposed to focus on? Say I'm a forex trader, what should I focus on? If I'm a futures, if I'm an options trader, what should I focus on? Should I focus on just trading options and forget about stocks? Should I just should I just leave everything and focus on futures? Like, what instruments should I use? I know that I've been making these profits and these losses. I know that I've been looking at these charts, but how do I combine or unify all of this data? So what can I do with all of the data points that I've generated so far? Every single trade you make, every single execution you make is a data point that you can use, and that can potentially change your entire trading strategy fully. So what is the solution to all of these problems? Well, we can try to solve these problems one step at a time. We can group these problems first. So the number one problem is that with the data points that we have, with the data points that the users have, which is their individual trades and individual executions, we need to be able to give them intuitive analytics. Right? So you have the raw data, you have the numbers, you have thousands and thousands upon lines of a stock was bought on 4th of November 2021 at $123 and so on. So right, so you have thousands and lines of this, and how can we derive insights from this? That's the question that we want to answer. And how can we make this analytics more useful? How can we make this more actionable? Right? So that's the first problem. That's the first solution we have to find. And the next one is using these analytics, using these derived answers. How do we present it to users in such a way that anyone can come in and learn from it? It can be a new trader who just started trading a few months back, or it can be a trader who's been trading for more than 10 years. It should be understandable by the entire spectrum of traders that we want to address. And of course, this combines user interface, user experience, how the user is presented with the data visualizations, and all of those things. So you might need to also focus on reducing the learning curve that the traders have to go through. Right? So this is where, for example, Excel comes in. Right? Excel is a great tool to do all of this if you are talented enough, or if you are that level of an expert at using Excel, but most people are not. There are entire courses which teach how to do really simple things in Excel, and it's going to take a long time for anyone to focus on that and become an Excel expert and do all of this by themselves. It's not really feasible. So there needs to be a solution where user puts in as little effort as possible when they are journaling, and the journal gives them as much value as it can in a very short period of time and with a very short amount of effort from the user side. So enter TradesViz. This is our solution to the modern trade journaling, to modern traders. And here are the main points that we want to show everyone what TradesViz excels at. So number one, the biggest barrier that most traders have is importing their data into their trading journals. And TradesViz has pretty much solved this problem by partnering up with a lot of brokerages, using their open-ended developer APIs to make sure that it just takes 2 minutes for you to link your account to TradesViz in a safe and secure manner, and that's it. Every single day you make a trade, all the trades will be synced onto your TradesViz trading journal automatically, 100% automatically. And if your broker is not supported, you can still use our Google Drive sync solution, which doesn't take a lot of effort, but is still much better than manually managing your trades and downloading it and then going to a website and uploading it. And so this essentially breaks down the biggest barrier that 95% of people have with using a trading journal. Right? And number two, focus on usage of every single point of data. So we believe that every execution that you make and every trade you make is extremely important. A lot of our team members come from extensive backgrounds in data science, machine learning, so we understand the importance of data. So we've made sure that you can explore, you can go into detail of every single chart that you see on TradesViz. It's not just us showing you, various kinds of charts and just PNL versus price range, PNL versus this, PNL versus that. Just showing charts is okay, but why is a particular stat shown that way? Can you explain it? That's where the interpretability and that's where the explorability of TradesViz shines. You need to know and you need to be able to understand and explain the strategy and the effect the strategy has had on your PNL, and that's one of the biggest features of TradesViz, which no other journal has, which is being able to explore any chart you want, drill down into any data point you want, and learn exactly what trades contributed to the data point. And of course, TradesViz has the most advanced charting features of any other journal. We have fully plotted, full-fledged trading view charts for every single trade on TradesViz, all automatically generated. You have technical analysis charts with MFE, MA, best exit plotted, again for every single trade for all asset types. So this gives you a full view of your trade, not just numbers but also a visualization of how you traded, what the stock or what the underlying, what the instrument looked like when you traded, and everything automatically generated for you in your own trading journal. So this can be an image, this can be a technical chart, completely up to you. It is your journal. You decide how your charts want to be and you decide what you want to put on your chart. And of course, if you have multiple trading accounts, TradesViz can be a huge solution for you, because from what we've seen, no other trading journal is capable of handling multiple accounts in a very seamless way. We've seen a lot of users with 10 plus brokerage accounts where they struggle to import and manage their trades with other solutions, with Excel or with any other solutions. But that's not a problem with TradesViz. You can manage how many ever accounts you want, how many ever brokerage accounts, how many ever trading accounts you want in TradesViz, and seamlessly sync all of them and manage all of those trades very easily. This also includes visualization. Selecting your accounts, selecting your date range and things like that in TradesViz are extremely easy to do. I'll be explaining all of that in a later on demo. And of course, risk management metrics are something that's extremely important to a lot of users, especially traders who are really focused on their R values, R multiples. So we have dedicated charts for MFE, MA, R values, unrealized PNL. All of these statistics have their own charts. All of these statistics are also available in the trades table. We have nearly 50 different columns in a trades table where you can completely customize and just view what you want. Every trader is different. Every trader might have different preferences on what they want to view and what they don't want to view, and TradesViz gives you the complete flexibility to do that exactly. And of course, finally, the most important part is the cost that you pay for the service that helps you journal. So you might be wondering, well, if there are so many features, it must cost a lot. No, it doesn't. TradesViz is currently the cheapest trading journal that you can get online. With all the features, it costs just $15 per month if you pay annually. Just $15. This is compared to journals that cost $70, $50 that have less than half the features of TradesViz. So this is what has drawn a lot of people who have really small accounts into journaling. So a lot of people who have small accounts and people who are not well versed in terms of how a journal can be useful are now converted to people who regularly use trade journal because of TradesViz and because of how we've designed TradesViz. It's not just about the cost. We do have a free tier. So what we want TradesViz to be is a universal platform that can serve not only traders in the US but traders all over the world from all countries trading in all exchanges. TradesViz is also the first trading journal to support multiple exchanges. We support data from the US exchanges, Canadian exchanges, and Indian exchanges. More exchanges are coming soon. So let's now look into the problems that we've discussed so far and how TradesViz solves these problems. So the first problem we are going to look into is getting to know the summary of your trades as fast as possible. Now, how can we do this with TradesViz? I'm going to show you how a TradesViz dashboard looks like. So when you log into TradesViz, this is what you're going to see. The first one, the first chart on the left side is the total P&L. It's going to show you your P&L curve, your daily P&L, your daily volume, and your P&L change. The P&L change with respect to the left side of the chart and the right side of the chart. And scrolling down, you have the win rate change, and everything. So this gives you a complete snapshot of what you have done in recent past. If you want to look at everything that you've done, you can simply click on all days and it will show you everything that you've done. So here I have a very short trading history, so it's going to show me everything even if I select 30 days. So for example, if you want to just look at the last 7 days, that's also possible, and just one click is all that's needed to do this. Now second, you might want to look at your trades table. Just click on this button over here at the top. These are the shortcuts, or you can click on trades table and trades. That's going to bring you to the trades table where you can look at all of your trades. You don't need to go into multiple windows. Just click on the arrow buttons to open the executions of a trade. You click on the pencil icon to edit the trade attributes, and you click on the target icon to explore into the trade. So this is how efficient TradesViz is in terms of showing you your trades. And finally, you might want to look into how you've done for the month, how you have progressed over the year, and so on. That you can do by looking at the calendar. Again, we have a shortcut over here. So these are the most commonly used tabs in TradesViz. Right? So the first one is home, second one is calendar, and then you have trades table, and then you have the performance statistics, and then you have research, symbol research, and then you have add trade option. So this will be a calendar. So you'll have your total month P&L, your week 1, week 2, week 3 total P&L, and average P&L. This you can view for all of your months. If you want to view a bird's eye view of all of your trades, you can do so by using the P&L heat map feature, wherein you can navigate to any particular month by just clicking on it. It will show you that month. And if you want to explore a particular day, all you have to do is click on this number of the day, and that will show you exactly what you did on that day. Now, this is not only limited to just trades. You can also view things like economic events, earnings, IPOs that happened on that particular day. This is available for all the Pro tier and Platinum tier users. The day view is available for all the users. Now, the day view is unique to TradesViz, is not TradesViz and is not available anywhere. It's something that we personally use it a lot, and a lot of our users have benefited a lot from this, because instead of just looking at individual trades, you look at it from a day view. Right? So instead of looking at one day and then you have so much P&L, you have notes for a particular day, you have tags for a particular day. Now, where can you view all of this in a short format? You have day group table. So here you'll be able to view your day, your P&L, your total volume on that day, commissions, your notes for that, your tags, day notes, and everything. So in TradesViz we have day view and trade view. So these are two different types. So here you can see that this is the trade view, which shows you all the information you need to know about a particular trade. And here you have the day view, where you need to have where you have all the information you need to know about a particular trading day where you have executed trades. So these multiple views that you have can change the way that you journal, can save hours of time per week, and all you have to do is spend 5 minutes. Within last 3 minutes, I've shown you multiple tabs and I've shown you multiple different views, of which you might only need one or two. Some users just go to the daily statistics and look at their month view and they just log off. Some users go to the daily statistics, look at their trades. They might be interested in adding comments or notes to it, or they might be interested in exploring it, and they just log off. And some users might be interested in looking into daily statistics, and then they might go into their analysis trades analysis charts, and then they look at their analysis, recent analysis, how they have changed, how it has changed their performance and so on, and then they might log off. So it depends on what type of a trader you are, right? So this is the general overview of what you can get with TradesViz. And number two is if you have many trades, right? If you trade a lot of stocks per day, if you're a scalper, then it might be hard to assign notes and tags with your trades. TradesViz has a really unique solution to this, which is all you have to do is, for example, let's say I want to tag these 5 trades. Right? So all you have to do is hold down shift, click on the first trade, click on the last trade, and then click on group apply. Let's add a sample tag. I click on add. So what this does is it applies an operation to a bunch of trades, and this operation can be anything. It can be adding tags, removing tags, adding commissions, fees, stop loss, profit target, sharing your trades, moving your trades. A lot of options are available. Right? So you can add up to 250 tags, 250 comments, or basically 250 operations per action. So if you have 1,000 trades, this is going to take you 4 or 5 seconds probably to add tags to all of them. A very unrealistic solution, but still shows you how easily it is possible to manage your trades in TradesViz. And number 3, the problem that a lot of trading journals have right now is that they don't have a robust charting solution to show the trades and to show the executions. That's not really a problem with TradesViz. Why? Because we have TradingView charts, we have custom charts, and we have static charts. So we know that there are traders who prefer charts like this. For example, you've seen this on websites like Finviz, and there are traders who prefer full-blown technical analysis charts where you can draw lines, where you can see the executions, where you can move around, zoom in, zoom out, and all of those things, right? And all of this is possible within TradesViz. You can view the historical chart where your exits and entries are plotted individually. You can view the live chart, which is delayed by 15 minutes, or you can also view the charts of all the trades for a particular symbol that you have done. We have never seen this implemented on any journal or on any trade management website. This is again completely unique to trades. For example, I want to say view all of my AMD trades in the last 1 year. Right? How would you do that? How would you view something like that? Right? This is as simple as clicking 2 buttons in TradesViz. So this chart can help you visualize what all the trades that you have made, what all the P&L that you have gotten throughout an entire year for a particular symbol. So it's extremely helpful for that. So we've explained 3 different types of charting techniques that we have in TradesViz. This covers, in our opinion, almost all the use cases that one would want to explore. For example, if you're trading options, you can still view your charts. You can still view your charts because your options trades are plotted based on the underlying trades. So you have MFEMA also generated based on the underlying, and you have your entry exits. So it doesn't matter whether you have options trades and stock trades mixed in, you will still be able to view your charts. Now this is not just limited to stocks or options. TradesViz supports all asset types: stock options, futures, index options, currents, forex, cryptocurrency, and so on. So all the asset types, you'll be able to see your charts. The next problem is that data is very hard to deal with when you have multiple different kinds of data. So the first one is your own trading data, and then you have market data, and then you have charting data, and then you have things like comments, tags, notes, and then you have your calendar visualizations, different types of visualizations, and all of this kind of gets messy in other solutions. But in TradesViz, we have multiple uniquely designed tabs where you can view exactly the data that you want, right? So we've shown you the multiple table views, and so this is the one. This is where you get to see all of your individual trades, and this is where you get to see all of your trades grouped by the symbol. So you know that exactly you've lost $287 on AMD, on all the AMD trades. Made exactly $392 trading GSPC, which is basically SPY index and SPX index, sorry. And then you have made so many $97 trading SPXL. So this is the symbol view, and then you have the day grouped view, and then you have the executions view, right? So depending on what you want to view, you already have the solution in TradesViz. And in the trades view, you have the option of viewing unified view. Now, what is unified view? It brings together multiple pieces of data. First, your symbol, your P&L, your risk statistics, your profit target, stop losses, your qualitative data, that is your comments, your tags, and you have your most recent and relevant options flow for this particular underlying, and you have the seasonality for this trade. So what can you get from this? If you have an open position, you will be able to know what are the biggest options trade that have happened for this particular symbol. How has this symbol performed historically from the point of your last trade? If it's from plus 30 days, plus 40 days, plus 50 days, how has it performed in the last 5-year seasonality, in the last 10-year seasonality? So you will see a lot of different results here for different types of trades, and you also have your comments and tags over here. Now you can jump from this particular view to Trading Explorer view to editing the trade, to directly to viewing the options data, or directly to viewing seasonality data. So if I want to directly view the options flow data for a particular symbol, I can easily do that by clicking on this particular symbol over here. Or if I want to do the seasonality data, I can click on this particular symbol over here to view the seasonality data of this symbol. So everything is put together in a tight package for you to explore and jump from one place to another very easily. So that's how we unify data. And of course, the month view will easily show you the trades that you've made at a glance. And it will also show you things like earnings, IPO, stock splits, all the trades and tags that you have made on one single view. So this is not all. We also have a research tab where you can look into every single trade and learn more about the options, every single ticker, and learn more about the financials, timeline, and so on. All of these are provided by TradingView, and all of this is accessible from within TradesViz itself. So it doesn't matter what type of a trader you are, it doesn't matter what information you value, we have a solution for you. That is a tab that can exactly answer your questions. And finally, we've already shown some of these features, but a lot of traders seem to have multiple subscriptions for things like charting, analysis, options flow, and etc. etc. One of the main goals for TradesViz is that it's not just to be a trading journal, but also to be an all-in-one trade assistant to you. So we've shown that TradesViz has the best analytics in terms of charts, insights, and etc. And we've also shown that the TradesViz has multiple charting solutions. We've shown, and finally, the two main recent features that we've added are options flow analysis and seasonality analysis, both of which are being sold on as subscriptions for up to $100 on different websites. So you have all of this as part of your subscription within TradesViz itself, right? And this, for example, is a symbol flow for SPX, and I'll show you how it looks like on a table. So this is going to show you every single options trade that happened, every single large options trade that happened on a particular day. So with TradesViz, you have the entire US options exchange data at your fingertips. It also includes market summary. It includes a lot of filters which you can use to exactly find what you want to trade. So for example, if I want to look at things like specific stocks, I can also do that. So this is a symbol specific view of Tesla that's going to show me the premium flow, the bullish flow, the bearish flow, I can see the last 2 days, last 5 days. Depends on what exactly I want to trade. I can see that there's a little bit of divergence over here, so maybe I'll take a little position based on the heat maps that I see in the bottom. So for example, I can see that there are higher concentrations of premium along these strikes, and if I change to premium difference, I'll see that that's very interesting. I'll see that there is a high amount of puts being bought for this particular strike and this particular expiry. So I'll be able to visualize all of this. So all of this are advanced analytics that is available to you in a journal. This is the first time anybody has done even something that's close to this, right? So you have these services, you have these features that are in different platforms, that are in different bundles, different software bundles for different prices, but nobody has ever brought together all of this data together to give you value in terms of how to make trading decisions and how to analyze your trades and how to get new ideas going forward if you're trading. Finally, we have two more problems. So the problem that we initially discussed on is management of trades. Now, management of trades can be a little messy if you have multiple brokers, if you have multiple trading accounts. But with TradesViz, it's extremely simple. Let me show you how the interface for TradesViz management looks like. So if when you go to the import export section of TradesViz, this is what you will see. You'll be able to upload your files. We have support for over 70 international brokers, and you can also enter your trades manually, but the main management feature is over here, where you select any account that you want. So as I said, all of these are individual trading accounts that you can create within TradesViz, and you can upload your trades to any of these accounts. So here I've selected multiple accounts, and here you can see that I've uploaded trades from multiple different brokers and different types of asset types, right? So all of this is extremely easy to manage. I can download any of this at any time. I can delete any of this at any time. So at TradesViz, we highly value the privacy of your data and how you manage your data. So whatever data you upload onto TradesViz is completely manageable, completely deletable, completely downloadable. There is no vendor lock. You can download all the executions and all the data that you have on trades simply by choosing executions and native over here and clicking on download. This will make sure that you have a CSV file filled with all of your tags, all of your comments, all of your executions for you to use it on your own analysis, just to as a backup source of all of your trades, right? So, and the next part is auto import. Auto import with TradesViz is extremely simple. So all you have to do is select an account again, same as how you do manual import. Select a brokerage platform. For example, if I want to select interactive brokers, click on connect account, and all you have to do is follow these instructions and fill in these two boxes, click connect, and you're done. That's it. That's a one-time process. Your trades will be synced every single day, and you won't have to worry about a single thing. There is no need for you to manually import your trades. Everything is done automatically for you. We are constantly working on adding new brokers to this, so you can expect a lot more brokers coming towards the next quarter. Finally, we've seen that a lot of users struggle with fixed layouts. There might be traders who are only interested in P&L. There might be traders who are only interested in MFE, MAE values. There might be traders who are only interested in R values, and so on and so on, right? And no platform online gives you the ability to design the dashboard in the way that you want. But that's not the solution. But that's not the way that we do things at TradesViz. We are extremely flexible in everything that we offer, so there is a way to completely design a dashboard on your own. For example, you can take a look at this. This is a custom dashboard that I designed just as an example, where you have your trades table. I can, for example, just modify the table columns so that it gives me just the just the data that I want to see. There's my total P&L. There's also my trading average, P&L average, total commissions, profit factor, best performing tax by P&L, and sectors with most number of wins. So let's say that these are all the things that I care about, right? So I can save this dashboard. I can add multiple dashboards. I can create, rename the dashboard. I can save the dashboard. I can clone the dashboard. I can add multiple widgets to the dashboard if I want to. It's as easy as that. So it doesn't matter what type of a trader you are. It doesn't matter what stats you want. TradesViz is your playground, and you can do anything with it. That's the level of flexibility that we have at TradesViz. It's completely customizable. It's super flexible. It is built to be a platform where you can make it your own. And TradesViz is designed not just to be a platform for stocks, stock traders, option traders, or futures traders, but it's a platform for all traders. And it's a single unified platform where the statistics like P&L versus price, P&L versus MFE, and all of those things are applicable and available to every single trader and every single asset type that you import. Right, so you can look at the profit and loss for all the asset types. You can look at sector-wise P&L. You can look at efficiency. For example, if you are interested in knowing how much money you are leaving on the table per trade, right? You can look into the best exit P&L analysis. If you want to look at, if I close the trade 20 minutes longer than how much I usually be in the trade for, you can look at that over here. If you are interested in options, we have a separate tab for you. All the options that you import into TradesViz have their Greeks automatically generated. So it's not just P&L. It's also the entire context of the trade. You might be a trader who's interested in trading gamma specific strategies, trading theta specific strategies, and all of that are available over here. P&L versus implied volatility is a popular graph that you see a lot of traders use. So you have general metrics where you can select multiple different ratios and multiple different metrics. For example, trade reward risk ratio, trade expectancy, hit ratio, Vanthorpe's R value, average, or total. So all of this is available for options. All of this is available for general traders also, right? And this is the MFE chart where you can view either MFE as a percentage or MFE as a total value or trade MFE. So if you have a particular statistic in mind, chances are that TradesViz already has it, right? So different visualizations is also something that we focused on. For example, you have a symbol tree map where you can get a visualization of the top and bottom trades in terms of P&L, volume, or number of trades. You have tag tree maps where you can look at the P&L of your trades visualized in a very different way. You have sector-wise P&L, right? So instead of just looking at your trades in a tabular column, you can view your trades in a tree map based view. So we also have a really complex graph called anything versus anything or grouped compare graph. For example, I can compare my positions or month versus let's say ATR of the market, right? So what are the biggest trades that are made with respect to the month and ATR, right? So we have technical analysis charts where your trades are compared against the market. We have symbol analysis charts where your trades are compared against the symbols that you trade and the underlying properties such as ATR range, win rate, things like different indicators. So ATR, ADX, CCI, price range, gap up, and all of those things, right? So every single statistic has its own importance for a particular trading strategy. You might not be worried about market statistics, but you might be worried about your P&L and MFE statistics. So if you want this chart to be in your custom dashboard, that is also possible. So again, emphasizing on the auto import part, TradesViz is the only journal that supports this many brokers for 100% automatic import of trades. It's a very safe, secure, read-only process that uses official APIs issued by the brokers and the platforms themselves, and the linking process takes just 2 minutes. More integrations are coming soon. We are in talks with around 3 brokers at the moment, so we're expecting about this list to expand to 10, 15 by the end of this year. And of course, cryptocurrency is not something that we take lightly, and we do have and support a lot of cryptocurrency exchanges also. So TradesViz is not just a journal for stock options and the mainstream asset type traders. It is also cryptocurrency, which is now a mainstream asset for a lot of traders, and we do have a lot of cryptocurrency exchanges linked into TradesViz as well. So again, why TradesViz? We believe that TradesViz provides incredible value for money. So all of what you just saw in terms of the tabs, in terms of the charts, in terms of the analytics and statistics, it's all available in the Pro plan. Some of the features like exit analysis are available in the Platinum plan, but you get 90% of the features in the Pro plan itself, which is $15 per month if you take the yearly one. If you compare TradesViz with other competitors such as TraderView or TraderSync, etc., you'll notice that we are basically a superset of features compared to other trading journals, plus more. Right? The focus is not just on trade journaling, but also on the context of the market. Right? So when you trade and what conditions do you trade, all of those statistics and insights matter. And the insights that we have, these are just not just bar data, but we focus on actionable insights. So for example, if you look at the profit and loss charts, you can see that every single insight over here is an analysis of not just your P&L, but your volume, your trades, and also your win rate. So you don't need to look into your charts really deeply and study them. You can just look into the graphs that are given over here, and that should give you a lot of insights into how you can improve your strategy, how you can optimize your strategy, or if you have to change your strategy. And we have 100% transparency on how our system works, how we do our calculations. You can always send us an email about how we generate a particular graph. We can give you complete in-depth calculation on how these statistics are calculated, right? And we have one-on-one support also. We have live chat during market hours and during some European hours, European time zones. We have less than 24 hours email turnaround time for every customer, whether you're paid or unpaid. So customer support is something that we take very, very seriously at TradesViz, and we believe that our support is unparalleled compared to any other platform that you can go to. And of course, the main reason why we emphasize on being transparent is we are continually improving. From day one of TradesViz, we've been logging everything that we do in terms of adding features, listening to customer feature requests, and everything publicly. So all of this is available on our blog. Under you have the ability not only to analyze your trades, but also to get another simple comparison is that TradesViz has all of these features for just $30 and be able to generate new ideas for competitors. This includes 100% auto import. On TradesViz, this includes 100% auto import, explorable data points, advanced charting, advanced risk metrics, management of accounts, options analytics, full US market options flow, fundamentals, seasonality analysis, and a lot more. So these are just the tabs of TradesViz which we have explored in the past. So TradesViz acts as a research tool, as a journaling tool, as an analytics platform, and as a charting platform. All of this combined into a single platform is what TradesViz is. So all it takes is just 10 minutes per day. As I've already shown you, things on TradesViz are extremely efficient, right? Import or sync your trades, check your basic P&L stats, add notes, annotate your charts, explore your trades, analyze your newly added trades in terms of R value, statistics, and others. Look at the insights. Look at the charts. Maybe look at the options flow. All of this takes less than 10 minutes per day. Just 10 minutes per day, right? you are going to be learning a skill that you're going to be using for probably the rest of your life. Trading is a skill for life. So spending 10 minutes per day for this many benefits is pretty much a no-brainer for most traders. And the final thoughts are that I believe this presentation has given you an insight into how important journaling is. And the main reason that journaling is important is that we've seen hundreds of traders who have had really bad statistics, who have come to us and said that they need something that they can understand, a journal where they can put their thoughts into a journal that can guide them on the right way. And we've seen those traders become consistently profitable traders over a long period of time, over just a couple of months actually. So consistency is king in trading, right? So you need to make sure that you are continually trading, you are continually on the path of consistent profitability, you are continually improving and modifying and tweaking your trading strategy based on market conditions. And all of this can be kind of complex and hard initially, but the freedom that trading allows you, the benefits that trading gives you is worth all the trouble that you have to go through. Especially if you're just starting off journaling, it can be a little difficult, but trust me, if you are using a solution like TradesViz, there is no competition. There is absolutely nothing that even comes close to the efficiency that TradesViz offers. That we can 100% guarantee you. So TradesViz is not just built to be a journal, an advanced journal that is. It's built to be an all-in-one market research tool and a trading assistant for every single trader. Finally, thank you so much for attending this event, and thank you so much for listening to my talk. I hope this talk has convinced you to look into trade journaling and TradesViz as your trading journal. Let's use what's the best tool that's available at the market right now to improve our trading, and that's TradesViz. We hope that with TradesViz we provide you with the maximum value and the maximum benefits to improve your trading every single day. Okay. Any questions you have, any issues, any feature requests, you can directly email me at pk@tradesviz.com. And for everyone who has attended this event, you can use the code TechWizards to get a 30% off on any plan. So that's 50% off if you take the monthly plan combined with the yearly offer. Sorry, the yearly plan combined with the yearly offer. And you can start a 7-day 100% free trial at tradesviz.com. I wish you all the best on your trading journey. Thank you so much.